I'm ecstatic. It's a massive thing for me and for my family. A massive step in what's already been a long journey and what I'm hoping to be an even longer journey. So, if anything, what I would say is I'm just grateful to all the people around me. And I do have to say, as a God-fearing man, most of all, I do want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I do believe that He's always guided me and that he's been a massive part of me getting to where I am now, and will be a part of the rest of the journey that's ahead. So yeah, massively excited.
You have been here a long time, haven't you? Is it 7, 8 years old?
Yeah, it's been a while. I think this is my 10th, 11th season now. It feels like it's all I know, so I'm definitely pleased to still be here.
When you've been at a place so long, I guess you're keen for that journey to continue, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly. I think not just for me, even my family and all the people around me know me as a Sheffield Wednesday player. So for me, it's a privilege to be able to continue that journey, see how far we can take it.
And it's a big day for your family as well. Obviously, your niece and nephew down here as well. You must be pleased to share this moment with them.
Yeah, especially with my nephew, he's last year, he's really come to be a massive football fan. So just for him to be out on the pitch and to see the stadium and whatnot, it's been really nice for him. So yeah, it was good to have them here.
It's nice when we're taking you around, he's asking you questions about the place, isn't it? It's nice to share everything with him.
Yeah, because every time I go out to training and stuff, he's always asking me, are you going to be playing? What's this like? What's that like? So it's nice for him to be able to come and see it, because the last time I signed, he was too young to even understand it. So it was nice.
Has it felt like a bit of a whirlwind to get to this point when you've been here for so long? Has it gone quickly? Has it felt like quite a while?
I would say it's gone quick. Like, especially when I look back on the years and stuff, it's weird that there's so many years that I can barely even remember. But the things that I do remember, it's all positive and good memories, loads of development. I was even saying to someone the other day that after being here for so long, it's like I know each and every single part of this place inside out, but still it's like I'm learning new things every day. So it's nice to see how the place is developing.
You mentioned that development. Does this extension feel like it's testament to the work that you've been putting in and the development that you've shown in the time since signing your first pro contract?
Yeah, it definitely does, especially given the troubles I had last year with injury and the surgeries and whatnot. It does definitely feel like a massive blessing to be back out and to be. If you'd asked me a year ago if I thought I'd be here or anywhere close to here, given what was going on in my life, I would have said definitely no. So I'm really grateful to be here.
What do you think you've learned in these last couple of years? Because like you say, you've been through quite a lot in that time.
Yeah, over the last year, I think the biggest thing I've been taught is to not take what you have for granted, and to always make the most out of it. The time I spent injured, especially getting injured, coming back for a bit, getting injured again, it taught me that it really is a short career, and it is a lot that you're trying to pack into a really short time. So to make the most of every day, every training session, especially now being in the first team environment, it just feels like I'm learning so much every day. So it's just beautiful to be back.
Tell us about being in that first team environment. It's part of it every day, and obviously in the first team dressing room at the training ground. How have you found that, and how have you adjusted to it?
It's been good. Again, it's been a completely different style. I think when you're part of the 21's dressing room, you kind of, I guess, when you go up to the first team, it's almost like you're part of it, but at times you don't necessarily feel completely part of it. But making that jump into the change room and being around everything, whether it's meetings or whatnot, whatever's going on, it does feel like more responsibility, but it feels nice as well to feel a bit more part of it. And just to experience what it's like to actually be in a professional environment has been completely different. So it's been nice, yeah.
I think most people who meet you would say that you're very calm and mature for such a young guy as well. Do you think that's helped in getting used to the first team environment?
I think so, yeah. I think the biggest thing that's helped me with it is staying level-headed, so not getting caught up in the things that are happening and whatnot. And to be honest, like I said with the stuff last year, it's just really made me want to play football. So I'm not really too fussed. I'm not too in my head about all the different things that are happening and the changes and stuff. I just want to play and develop as a footballer.
What have been your highlights so far, whether that's going way back or just in signing that first pro contract?
I think pre-season was a massive highlight for me, just because it was my first time back in the professional setting properly. And almost back out fully on the pitch with no injury problems. And then also just the games this year have just been like amazing. Hull, I think, was my greatest moment this season. Just the way I was received by the crowd and just having my family there after such a long time. And then obviously the games after that, and Brentford was just a top experience.
How much confidence have you gained from playing those games?
Loads. I think the last year really knocked me back. And the biggest issue I was having when I was coming back is doubting whether I'd be able to get back to where I was or to even go beyond that. And so seeing how things have panned out has definitely shown me that, like, yeah, this is where I'm supposed to be, and just keep working and to believe that there's more coming.
Danny's had a lot of praise for you as well. You mentioned that whole game. He was straight over to you after the final whistle. What's he said to you? What's it been like working with him?
I think for any player here will tell you that the manager's a big part of wanting to come here or wanting to stay. I think what him and the staff have brought to this place as a whole, they've completely revitalised the place and just changed the atmosphere with the crowd, and even within the change room, just seeing how much more positive and forward thinking things are now. It's been really good. And for me personally, he's shown me that if I need to talk or if there's something I want to speak to him about, I can approach him. Same with the staff, everyone around. And I think the biggest thing is I've moved from being treated as a young boy who's coming up to he has a demand and something that he expects of me. And it's been nice to kind of develop into that and to have good relationships with him and the staff, but still demanding and expecting big things of me.
And now you have this contract sorted. Have you got any short-term, long-term goals in mind? What's next, do you think?
I think the biggest thing for me, stay fit, is a massive thing. So doing everything I can to make that a reality. Playing as many games as I can. And just being able to provide whatever it is that I can, and hopefully give the manager enough to look at me as somebody that he feels he can rely on. And then besides that, just make the most of the time.